gonna lie, death been calling my name. The devil calling, I don't even pick it up when it rain. Can't do that. He disrespect me, got no choice but to slang. Tina and Ike, I'm real demanding. I make this bitch sing, and we gon' ride on him. All behind you, right on side, and open fire on him. We gon' open fire on him. Let them bitches pop up as you lie on him. Me and Dave blocking in the scat with a big lock on side. Can't afford to leave at home, that'll be a dead nigga try to blind me. 7.62s in the Drake, got that bitch right behind me. My favorite channel was Nickelodeon, but I can't let you slam me. Send 2 shots right at the passenger and fuck up his dumb. Then send 3 shots straight to the left and send a driver with him. Ain't got no plans for the backseat, but shit, we still gon' split them. Can't afford to let these plans go wrong, we'll celebrate once we get them. Big old Draco, bullets the size of Legos. I nickname my youngster queso. That bitch bound to make your face go. Chop your block, it won't take long. All I need is a hype song. Got a stick stuffed in my jacket with my cocaine YG Nights on. I ain't gon' lie, death been calling my name. The devil calling, I don't even pick it up when it rain. Can't do that. He disrespect me, got no choice but to slang. Tina and Ike, I'm real demanding. I make this bitch sing, and we gon' ride on him. All behind you, right on side, and open fire on him. We gon' open fire on him. Let them bitches pop up as you lie on him.
Hey, we back in the building, man. Hey, man, shouts out to the game, man, popping out, man. I know how y'all live, man, so, you know, y'all ain't gonna get no belt from me tonight, man. I appreciate how y'all here together. I know how y'all live. Y'all be trying to get it going every time, but I appreciate y'all holding your water and doing your thing, man. Y'all rocked out in the chat. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. What's up, Harlow Blunt? Shouts out to you. You know what I'm saying? Salute. Are you locked in? And I appreciate you for locking in with us tonight, man. I really do appreciate it, man. This the Running Ball interview recap. We're going to recap what we heard tonight. I'm going to drop the link. Y'all can get on up here and do your 1, 2. You know, because I know everybody mad with me. And you know what I'm saying? I'm the face of the sector, so it come with it. So get yourselves on this link and come on with it. Cause I already know y'all got a lot of nonsense going on with you. There go the link, man. Get on the link. Pop on up here. Tell me what you think about the big interview with Running Ball. We appreciate Running Ball coming through, man. Putting it on the board, man. We appreciate Running Ball coming through, putting it on the board, man. Salute Morgan in the building. We appreciate you, Morgan, stopping by. Like always, man. I appreciate it, Morgan. I appreciate it. We got Big Boy TV up on the link, man. You know, me and Big Boy TV do our show every Sunday at 2:30 on Moving. You know what I'm saying? Because that we gangsters and we move. So, you know what I'm saying? It's on Moving, man. On the game it is, man. So, you know, we got Big Boy TV in the building. Big Boy he one of the hardest working people on the out, man. Y'all better stop playing with my partners, y'all. You feel me? He one of the hardest working people on the out, man. The man share my page out. He re-screen me. You know what I'm saying? He always give me advice. He got the visuals, the best visuals on the internet. Everything y'all seeing, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to the big guy, you know what I mean? So he on the link right now. You know, sometimes he talk, sometimes he don't. Maybe he'll, you know, unmute his mic and speak tonight, but if not, you know how we do it. We gonna rock. Look, he's out of there. But yeah, Big Boy TV, man, shouts out to my partner, man, in the building once again. But yeah, man, yeah, it's y'all chance, man, to pop out and tell me what y'all think about the big interview, man. Shouts out to my sister, man. She always doing what she do, man. Shouts out to the queen, man, KT. You know what I'm saying? Twin KT in the building. She wear research and she don't pop up on the nonsense. When she pop up and pop out, you know what I'm saying? You better know what you got going on because she gonna ask it. You know what I'm saying? She got all the questions. You know what I'm saying? Good conversation, man. I appreciate that, man. the gang wanted to come up and put the punches on Running Boy. You know what I'm saying? And I just couldn't allow it, fellas. I'm sorry, man. I brought him to the hood, and you know what I'm saying? I'll make sure he get out of here safe and sound, man. So I couldn't allow y'all to get too outrageous, but you know what I mean? I appreciate y'all being in the building, and you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Jay Dooley, man. Jay Dooley got up here and he got busy. Pacino the Don pop out and he got busy. Shouts out to Maul Tide, man. I appreciate the ties. I know what you be on every time, and I appreciate you holding your water and letting Twin work, man. You know, I know y'all gonna give me hell for dropping y'all off the stage, but I had to, man. I brought that man to the hood, and you know, he under my flag when he over here, man. So, you know, I'm gonna protect him best I can. So that's what I did. He didn't do nothing disrespectful, so I couldn't let it play out like that, man. Y'all was doing the most. But you know, it is what it is. We on the internet, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a live feed. So, you know what I mean? What's up, Jay Style in the building? You know what I'm saying? This is a live feed. So, you know, it live. So whatever happened, gonna happen, you know. But overall, man, I think it was a good interview, man. You know what I'm saying? Running Boy, man, shouts out to him, man, bro. He can talk. You know what I'm saying? I look forward to, you know what I'm saying, watching his podcast career and watching him, you know, get the chance to do what he do. I can see why the people in the UK who he was working with, was willing to take a chance and do business with him. You know what I'm saying? The brother is well spoken, very articulate, and you know what I'm saying, he can hold a conversation. So shouts out to Running Boy for that, man, for real. But everything he put on the board, man, is documented. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people, or some of y'all didn't know who my guy was, so you thought he was up here, you know what I'm saying, talking out his butt, but he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? That's why when Twin pulled up, you know what I'm saying, he was like, damn, you know everything. Yeah, because it's all documented. So, you know what I'm saying? She was definitely in the paperwork. And you know what I'm saying? So shouts out to her again, you know. And I know y'all hate it, man. I always twin. But hey, she is that. You know what I'm saying? She is one of them ones, man. So shouts out to my sister for that, man. Yeah, the link is in the chat, man. If you want to come up here and say what you got to say. Where my ties at? What you know at? Where Jay Dooley at? You know what I'm saying? Where y'all at? I'm from ATL. I'm from the ATL, the east side to be exact. Zone 6 in the building, the Mafia. Ellenwood, in my hood. You know what I'm saying? To answer your question, Harlow Blonde, and I appreciate you stopping by, man. We do this every night, man, on the live feed, man. You know what I'm saying? There's an Ellenwood Studios TV, and I'm Ted Turner, your host. And we do this every night on our podcast, on this broadcast, man. You know what I'm saying? We give you the evening news. Today we had the big Running Boy interview. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Running Boy for popping out and, you know what I'm saying, willing to talk to us and discuss, you know what I'm saying, the things that was going on. This was the, I didn't know he made music either, Twin. I think on another podcast he had spoke about it before. Damn, I'm sitting here talking about Twin because Twin was the one asking the questions. I mean, Raw is QQQ. Yeah, but yeah, Twin was asking him about his discography and stuff. I did not know he did music either. You know what I'm saying? I had heard something about it, but I didn't know, you know what I'm saying, what they really had going on. So, you know, shouts out to her for getting him to speak on that. You know what I mean? Man, y'all get on the like button, man. We 10 minutes in, man. Y'all want to pop out and, you know what I'm saying, show up and show out. Go ahead, man. Go right ahead, man. You know what I'm saying? Go right ahead, man. We just chilling tonight, man. The Ellenwood Evening News, man. We recapping the big Running Boy interview tonight on, you know what I'm saying, this live. I got some other news and stuff to get into, but we're gonna hold up on it for a second because you know what I'm saying. I want to give y'all the chance to speak about the interview. Everybody has so much to say, so let's talk about it now. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. Get on the link, GT. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't want to get on the link because y'all know y'all gonna say something crazy. And you know, Running Boy ain't up here now. You know, I'm gonna put a belt across your behind if you come up here with the foolishness now. See, you know what I'm saying? I was being respectful that we had company in the building. So, you know what I'm saying? I tried to, you know, let everybody, you know, do what they can do right fast, but y'all already know I ain't letting it go too far. You already know that. I ain't letting it go too far. Not on this one. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else playing, but we not playing. You know what I'm saying? We building for the future. You know what I'm saying? I want to leave something to the grandkids. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we out here doing, man. Trying to make sure we, you know what I'm saying, put something on the board. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you was good, GT, man. I ain't got no problem with you, bro. I ain't got no problem with you. I've been wondering where you was at because I hadn't seen you in a minute. You know what I'm saying? I was wondering where you was at, where you been. But, you know, I appreciate you popping out tonight. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you popping out tonight, man. Like I say, man, that was a good interview, man. We got a lot of information on the board. One of the things that I didn't get to touch on with Running Boy was, you know what I'm saying, like what we got going on now in the future. You know what I'm saying? Because right when we was wrapping up, you could see that his phone had started to die. And that was that buzzing sound that y'all was hearing toward the end. So I knew he was about to lose it. And you know, Running Boy did a good job, man. He did an excellent job up here. You know what I'm saying? Everything that he said, everything that he talked about was well documented. So all you got to do is, you know what I'm saying, just go and do your research. You know what I'm saying? Go and do your research. You know what I'm saying? I was wondering that too, Ross. What was up with the officer slamming him? And you know what I'm saying? I thought he was about to get into it because he said that he wasn't going in that cell with that old guy. You know what I'm saying? They had quarantined him, and then they were like, "Oh no, you going in there or else?" And it appears that he chose or else. You know what I'm saying? So they put him on his back, on them pockets, and took him on back to the shoe. You know what I'm saying? That's what they call it in the feds. That's what they call the hole in the feds, the shoe. So shouts out to you for the cash out, man. I appreciate that. But yeah, they took him on back to the shoe, and yeah, that what it appeared that it sounded like to me that, you know, he told them folks, you know, he's not going in that cell with that old guy. That man got COVID, and you know, we supposed to be quarantined, and you gonna put me in here with somebody who's sick. And Ronnie said he ain't on that. And them folks said, nah, you going in there. And he said he ain't on that. They were like, look, man, you either going in there or you going to the infirmary. So that's probably why, you know what I'm saying, that happened. And then in them cases when they tell you or else, you know, they on that. If you ain't doing what they tell you to do, then you on that. So, you know, Ronnie might have took off on them folks. You know what I'm saying? Because it's up anyway. You know what I'm saying? You either going in there or else. He might have tried to take off, and that would got him slammed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's in the case. It's in the case, Rawls. The police officer framed him. You know what I'm saying? They were trying to set him up. You know what I mean? This officer was, you know what I'm saying, dirty cop, playing games and stuff. So yeah, it's all in his documentation, man. Everything he talked about is documented. You know what I'm saying? He didn't put no misinformation or disinformation on the board. You know what I'm saying? What thing that he didn't know, he said he didn't know. And the thing that he did know, he spoke on it. And he actually told you, you know what I'm saying, where some of them false narratives came from. That they were just rumors and speculation, and, you know, other content creators was running with that. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't his move. you know, he didn't want to do the YouTube thing, so he didn't want to come up here and, you know, mislead the public and stuff like that. And that's why I said one of the things that I really respected about bro was that all the other content creators was trying to say that he was Kel's, you know, R. Kelly's roommate or cellmate. And I respected the fact that, you know what I'm saying, not only did he clear that up every time he was on the podcast, but one of the reasons that he was trying to clear it up was because he felt like that the people who was actually R. Kelly's roommates and cellmates, that they should have a chance to speak and, you know what I'm saying, get their platform off of that. You know, he was already a made guy. You know what I'm saying? He was already known in his city, you know what I'm saying, across the country. And you know what I'm saying? He was already who he was, so he didn't need no clout off of being something that he really wasn't. You know what I'm saying? He spent time with Kells, he spoke with Kells, and you know what I'm saying? He, you know, like he said, he had that conversation with Kells in that cell. And he told R. Kelly, look, man, when I get out, you know, I'm a woo-de-woo. You know, I'm going to let the world know what they doing to you in here, bro. And, you know, he said, this out of his own mouth. When he had that conversation with Kells, it almost brought Kells to tears. You know, that somebody was really willing to look out for him in the real way, not in the pretend. And he felt that, you know, from their conversations and their interactions and stuff. So, you know, Ronnie say when he got out, you know, woo-de-woo, and he was trying to, you know, do what he promised he was going to do, which wasn't his only mission, but he was going to let the world know about, you know, how Kells was being treated inside. Then this lady come out and start throwing crosses and stuff and kind of, you know what I'm saying, put a bad taste in Kells' mouth about Ronnie. And, you know what I'm saying, eventually led to a situation where Ronnie and Kells don't, you know, they ain't really rocking together no more. And that was one of the last questions that I asked him about was, you know what I'm saying, where him and Kells at now? Is he still trying to help Kells? And he said no. And he gave his reasons why and stuff, but you know what I'm saying, he got all the correspondence between him and Kells through the emails and with Kells' lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Like he was really trying to help Kells. You know what I'm saying? So again, man, much respect to Ronnie Bo, man. Shouts out to him for, you know, all the things that he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Not just with trying to help Kells or whatever, but, you know, helping out other guys and, you know, just being really one of these stand-up guys. You know what I'm saying? He, you know, he was in the streets doing what he do. You know what I'm saying? Like I keep telling y'all, some of us, you know what I'm saying, we really took that off for real. And you know what I'm saying? He one of them ones, man. So he didn't come out here and slander nobody's name and play games, you know what I'm saying? Try to do nothing for clicks and views. You know what I mean? He answered direct questions and spoke directly, honestly. And, you know, everything he said can be fact checked and verified. You know what I'm saying? That case number, them cases, them documents, it's all in the, you know what I'm saying, them court cases. Media reports, you know what I'm saying? He cleared up some of the rumors and the misinformation. And you know, he did it all on our program, Inwood Studios TV. So, you know, all the fake news bloggers running around, you know what I'm saying? That's another belt across their behinds. You know what I mean? For real, for real. At this point, I mean, it's beginning to be child abuse. You know what I mean? What I'm doing to them. It's beginning to be child abuse what I'm doing to these guys. I keep telling y'all, it's levels to this. And y'all not on this level right here. Not the one I'm on. Y'all not on this level. Y'all a few levels below us. If you get my drift. Y'all a few levels below us and what we got going on. You know what I'm saying? So, man, shouts out to the game, man. Appreciate y'all stopping by doing y'all bilk one. Again, man, I know this they gonna hate it, but shouts out to my sister Twin KT for coming up doing what she do. Coming up doing what she do. Cause y'all all popped out with that nonsense, which I ain't mad at y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all brothers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all my brothers, my gang members. And you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to y'all for coming up, trying your move. but I just couldn't let it go like that, man, you know, because I'm a real member. And I brought the man to the hood. I'm gonna make sure he get up out of here unscathed. So, you know, I let y'all try it, but I wasn't gonna let it go too far. And you know what I'm saying? Bro got, you know, Running Boy had, you know, I almost got out of his character a little bit. And you know what I'm saying, said some things, and you know, he if you was paying attention, he put it on the board. Cause see, I told y'all, it's a lot of dudes on this internet. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of niggas on the internet, but it's real niggas that's on the internet. You know what I mean? And Randy showed you that he was really one of them guys. He's like, look, man, I ain't trying to be going back and forth with y'all, man. I don't even know y'all guys. Now I gotta look you up and figure out who you is, where you at. Y'all didn't hear that, did you? Yeah, he said that, because that's what real niggas be doing. You get on here playing if you want, man. Let me see what they do here, man. Hey, real, where you at? Yeah, and then start sending pictures to your city, to people they know, like, man, hey, who is this? And you know what I'm saying? We get your info and find out, you know what I'm saying, what it is and what it ain't. You know what I mean? So, again, shouts out to Running Boy, man, for popping out during this Bickle, man. Going forward, man, when we had these guests over here, man, I like I say, man, I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I can't tell you how to behave. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna do what you're gonna do. It's up to me as the host to control, you know what I'm saying, the flow and what's going on. So, you know what I'm saying, but respectfully, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna let, you know, everybody, you know, rock, you know what I'm saying, best I can, but I got this man come through, man. The man busy, and he gave us his time tonight. So, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna let it go too far, but again, man, I appreciate y'all, man, for real, for real, for real. I really do, man. I appreciate him coming through, and you know what I'm saying? Exactly, Blue Black. The guest is not gonna keep coming back if I let the monkeys out. It's real, you know what I'm saying? But okay, it's like this. Randy might have never came back anyway, and y'all here every day. So I had to give y'all the opportunity to do whatever you was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all are the supporters, y'all are the gang, y'all do come through. So, you know, but like I said again, you know, I'm one of these real ones. So I brought him to the hood, so he gonna leave without no issues. You know what I'm saying? For real, you know what I'm saying? Because before I let him have an issue, you're going to have an issue with me playing around, you know what I'm saying, with somebody I bring through, because you're going to respect me. Never mind what he talking about, never mind what he got going on, you're going to respect me. So that was my guess. So, but I appreciate y'all, though, for real, for even trying your move. I appreciate you for even trying your move. And yeah, it was a good show, man. It was good content. Again, my sister came through and put the punches on the end of the finishing touches on it. And you know what I'm saying, with all respect to her, man. With all respect to her, man. I know, Rawless. I got my reputation on the line hanging out with the gang. I got my reputation on the line hanging out with the gang. So the members got to know, man, you know what I'm saying? For real, the members got to know, man, when we bring people through, man, y'all got to think, you know what I'm saying, next level. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to think next level. Like, we can't go up there and blow bro Page and blow his show because the next guest ain't going to want to pop out. You know what I'm saying? So, you see how long it took for Stan G to pop out. You know, because Stan G just wasn't sure, you know what I'm saying, what was going to happen. But I always protected him when he came through. You know, I let him get his shit off and let people, you know, do what they do. But at the end of the day, I made sure he left unscathed. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what we had going on tonight, man. That's what we had going on tonight. But yeah, I appreciate you guys, man. We got to be thinking next level at all times, though. We got to be thinking next level at all times. No, we not no jumper. Don't say that. We are not no jumper. So we don't have angry gang members up here. You know what I'm saying? The gang gonna do what they gonna do, and ain't nothing I can do about it. So when people come through, the gang gonna troll. You know, they gonna ask hard questions. And, you know what I'm saying, respectfully, you know, I appreciate Running Boy for not, you know, just dropping off and shit. You know what I mean? You feel me? You feel me? All that money for them to come and try to crash the interview. But like I say, when you got a bag, man, it ain't nothing, man. We wipe our head with $5 grand, man. So, you know, we're going to keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep pushing. You know what I mean? We're going to keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? They say Jay Dooley, Pacino, and Mob Ties, Creek and Out, Brick Baby, and Loose Cannon. That's how they were behaving. Oh, man. I'm telling you, they were behaving like they ain't had no sense. And I appreciate them coming up, man. I appreciate them trying they move. But, you know, shouts out to Running Boy for coming through, man. Putting his content on the board for us. That was some wild stories that he had, man. He got plenty of them, man. You know what I'm saying? He got plenty of them. But, like I say, everything is documented, though. You know, everything is documented. That man, he come with his case files, you know, sent me plenty of paperwork. You know what I mean? That's how I was able to go with the questions that I was going with. Twin, you know what I'm saying? My sister, she well researched. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna be nowhere flying by the seat of her pants. You know what I'm saying? And when she is, you ain't gonna know it. You know what I'm saying? Because she gonna still be able to hold her conversation intact and do what she do. So, you know, shouts out to the female lady shooter, man, for coming up doing a thug thizzle. You know what I mean? We got Big Queen 88 news. We got Sko and Stan G news. We got news from Donald Trump tonight. Like, it's a packed program. It's a lot of things going on. And you know, there's a lot of things going on. We always say do another interview and find out why do he say that Kells is innocent. I don't think he said Kells was innocent, but I think he did say it was a way to get him wiggled up out of there, though. You know, I don't know if he actually explained that clearly on the live feed, but as we talked behind the scenes, he definitely told me that they, you know, at one point in time, because now that this lady done got involved, she done blowed the move for him working with Kells. You know what I'm saying? She trying to blow the move with the lawyer. And from the way he was explaining it, because I wanted to ask this, but I didn't want to get him to do no speculating. So that's why I didn't ask no speculating questions. But one of the questions that would have led him to do some speculating is, why is the lady doing this? And what I would, from the way it looked to me, it appears that the lady is being represented by somebody else. And, you know, part of her play is to get these other people off of Kells and get her lawyers and them involved so the money can flow that way. You know what I'm saying? So she trying to get all these people away from around Kells. And, you know, she started with Running Boy or whatever, or ended up, you know what I'm saying, on Running Boy case. Me and Twin need to go to Chicago. What do me and Twin need to do in Chicago? I don't know about that one. That was out of left field. They say me and Twin need to go to Chicago. Oh, we can be real FBI agent. That is crazy, man. They talking about our TV show we got coming out, man. They talking about our TV show where we got coming out, The Dirty South, where me and Twin play FBI agents on the TV show, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just a character, you know, them just roles that we playing. Kind of like y'all. you know, y'all come on the internet and play a role. You know, before you hit the link, you backed up. You know what I'm saying? Doing this. Getting yourself together, and then you pop out, yo, with all that. You know what I'm saying? You know, so that's what we doing in the TV show. We playing characters. She playing the female FBI agent. I'm playing the male agent. And you know what I'm saying? We trying to find out who doing all the player hating on YouTube. There go my boss in the building. There go my boss man in the building, Johnny Diggs, the Slap Game boss. What's up, boss? Hit the link, boss. Hit the link, boss. You know what I'm saying? Hit the link, boss. My partner in the building, man. He said, y'all got that man whole timeline. Hey, it's documented. Everything that we talked about was in documents and court papers, newspaper articles. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no police stuff, man. We was doing an interview. I'm a journalist. But on this TV show that we got coming out, I do play an FBI agent on this TV show. You know what I'm saying? But that's just a character. Them just roles we playing, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we try to find out who player hating on this app. And we're going to get you, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get to the judge and get some warrants out here and get you in court about your player hating. You're going to be charged with player hating. So, yeah, we FBI agents running around trying to figure out who is the player haters on the app. It's real. Nah, they ain't got Running Boat scared, man. Running Boat, you know, he a busy man. He a serious fella. And, you know, he don't have time for the confusion and the nonsense. So, you know, that's what that was all about. You know what I'm saying? Running Boat popped out to have a serious conversation, you know, high level, intellectual. And, you know, he didn't have time for the nonsense. And he told them guys, too, like, had they, you know, asked the questions a different way or, you know, been a little more respectful, he would answer the question. He wasn't tripping about the questions. He would just, like, you know, slow down with the nonsense, you know what I'm saying? But by him not being over here in the sector, he don't know how, you know what I'm saying, how y'all play the game or whatever, you know, all the actors that popped out tonight, you know what I'm saying, trolling him and, you know, really trying to get into him, you know, trying to see if they can crash him out. And, you know, I gave y'all a chance to see what y'all can do. So that's why going forward, you know, when he come back, then you know why you're not up on the stage with him and me next time. You know why now, right? So you don't have to ask. So don't be in the chat till I drop the link or none of that. Because you see how y'all just showed y'all behinds. You know what I'm saying? Y'all showed y'all behinds tonight. And I was embarrassed for you. But, you know what I'm saying, my sister saved y'all. And, you know, to the point where he was even like, let the lady talk. You know, get these goofies out of here. You know what I'm saying? So y'all showed y'all behinds. And we ain't tripping about it. We ain't tripping about it, you know. But y'all know why. That when, you know, we had guests and stuff over here, you know why you're not going to be on the link now. Because you showed me that you're going to show out, and we ain't on that. You know what I'm saying? When I bring guests through, we're going to be respectful and listen to them. We're going to ask good questions or whatever. You see how my sister did her thing? Y'all would have been up here real research. Y'all would have been able to talk to him. But you come up here playing and speculating and being so accusory, then people ain't gonna want to come back. So just, you know what I'm saying, going forward, you know, y'all pay attention. But you ain't got to worry about it though. The people who was watching the feed, you know, who didn't like it, that part when they was up here playing around or doing what they was doing, you don't have to worry about that any longer. Because my sister came up and showed that she can actually come up and have a conversation. Y'all know she can come up here and play. Y'all done seen her playing on this app. So she can do that. But you seen how she know better tonight. And when I say she knew better, she understood the mission. She understood the assignment. You know what I'm saying? Let this man talk, ask him questions. You know what I'm saying? And she did that. And he even said it a couple times, like, damn, you know everything, you wear research. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to her. So, you know, I mean, I play favorites, y'all know that, but I can't not play favorites with her though. How can I not play favorites with her? She came up and did her thing. So when he back on the link, she can be on the link. The rest of y'all, no sir, no sir, because what y'all gonna do is create a situation where people ain't gonna want to come over here and talk to us because y'all don't know how to behave. But it was okay though, man. I ain't tripping, man. You know what I'm saying? So don't think I'm mad with you guys in there, even though I know y'all mad with me. You know what I'm saying? But don't think I'm mad with you guys, man. I appreciate y'all coming back, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all popping up and trying it. You know what I'm saying? But you know what Finesse say? Big father. You know, I put a belt across your behind. You over here playing. Hey, Miss Play, I wanted you to hit the link, but I know you didn't know who he was. But even by you not knowing who he was, you could have still popped up and did your thing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you stopping by as always. Female lady shooting in the building. If you're not subscribed to her channel, man, y'all go tap in with Miss Play. Make sure y'all be ready tomorrow night for the Cutwater girls. They're gonna be drunk as a skunk on that live feed. I'm sorry. They're the wrong program. That's the wrong commercial. My bad. Y'all make sure y'all tune in for TPT, the Bomb Squad. The lovely ladies of the Bomb Squad. They will be live Thursday. And y'all make sure y'all tap in with them. Chocolate Tie, Play, and my girlfriend Tacos Before Vatos. Make sure y'all tap in with them Thursday nights, man. And yeah, them Cutwater girls, them drunks, that's something else. And that was the wrong commercial that I was running just then. My bad, ladies. My bad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Shouts out to the sector, man. We going up, man. We going up, man. I do have one call to action though. I need y'all to make sure that y'all subscribe to each other's pages. So everybody in the chat should be subscribed to each other's page. So going forward, y'all will know when people go live from the sector, and y'all can support the Jay Dooley's of the world, the Big Boy TVs, the War Readies, the Wine Freshes, you know, the people who don't go live every day, but they do go live. So make sure that y'all, you know, get locked in. You know, I know y'all all subscribe to the girls. So, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you're not, make sure you go subscribe to the girls so you'll know when they go live too. But yeah, we got pages in the sector that go live, and sometimes y'all ain't around, and they feel some type of way about it. So we're gonna stop that before it become a big issue, and make sure that we popping out on each other pages, man, because we're in a situation where we can grow so fast, man, we can scare the whole internet. I mean, we've been around each other, you know what I'm saying, collectively for 3 years. You know, some people been here 2, some people been here 1.5, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But collectively, we've been around each other for 3 years. So it's time for us to, you know, get to that next level, take that next step forward. And part of it is, you know what I'm saying, supporting each other as we go live and, you know what I'm saying, do the things that we doing. I love and respect everything that's going on, and I mean that in the real way, not in the pretend. You know what I'm saying? I really love what I do, and I really appreciate y'all for rocking out with me, man. I really do, man. Let me tell you this right here. When you go to these different pages and you in the chat rocking out that's not in the sector, one thing that you can do is go to one of their videos or one of their shorts or one of their posts and comment in the short and the post and subscribe to the page and let them know that you subscribe. What you find out, if you do that, people will subscribe back to you. And then when they subscribe to you, they follow you over here, and then they meet all of us. You know what I'm saying? So when y'all out and about in these YouTube streets, man, make sure that y'all commenting on people's videos and their shorts and stuff, to let them know you was in the building, and you know, physically tell them that you subscribe to their page. You know, people subscribe back, and then when you go live or when you got something going on, they end up following you back over here, and then they get to meet all of us. So, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing that we could be doing to help grow these pages, and you know what I'm saying, make sure everybody get in where they fit in at. Another beautiful day on the east side is what it is, man. The Ellenwood Studio TV. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, we got big news, and we coming up on 18 minutes left on this broadcast, because you know how we do it. We try to keep these shows at an hour so everybody can what's up, D Lord? Gang member in the building. He said Ted is the face and the voice on the gang. I appreciate that, man. I got so many labels now. Somebody call me the president. Now I'm the voice too. Oh my God, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it, man. And I'm gonna try to make sure I uphold it, and I'm gonna try to make sure you know what I'm saying, that you know y'all can be proud of the work we doing over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure that y'all can be proud of the work we doing over here. You know what I'm saying? Never mind the player haters. That's what the TV show about. Me and my sister, FBI agents. We're going to find out where these player haters at, and we're going to get them in a lot of trouble. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get to these player haters. Every time they get the hating, we're going to make sure we put a case on them. You know what I'm saying? You've been charged with player hating. You, and you. You know what I'm saying? We just waiting on the judge to sign the warrants, and we're going to name names, who the player haters are. You know what I'm saying? Because we sick and tired of all the hate. We sick and tired of it. You know what I mean? But, yeah, I think we had a good broadcast tonight, man. And I really appreciate all the hard work that, you know what I'm saying, everybody, you know what I'm saying, do behind the scenes to make sure, you know what I'm saying, that this thing runs smooth. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to the real ones. You know what I mean? I appreciate everything that y'all do to make sure this thing runs nice and smooth behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Let me say this, man, because I know if I don't say this, then it's gonna be a problem, man. But put me on the big screen. This go out to the Slap Gang boss, Johnny Diggs. And I want to say this. You know, I done said it a couple times. I want to make sure I put it on the board tonight. The Slap Gang boss told me on the live feed, just keep coming through, Ted, and make sure your page get monetized. Now, he didn't do it by himself because I don't want to take no credit from nobody else. But bro told me that, and he stuck to his word, and he rocked out with me and helped me to make sure that we got to where we at today. So, you know what I'm saying? With all due respect, man, the boss deserves all his credit, man, for what he did to help this page grow. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Johnny Diggs for that, man. For real, for real, for real. It was times where Diggs wouldn't bring me up on the link because he knew that, you know what I'm saying, I didn't need to be involved in some nonsense. And it was times where he put a belt across my behind. When my name came up in that newspaper, he had me in the back of a hearse and all kind of stuff. But, you know what I'm saying, shouts out to the boss, man. He did, you know, what he do. Hit the link, Ty. Close the show out. Tell them what you feel about Ronnie Bo popping up, doing this 1-2 tonight, man. Come up and do the city shit, man. Come show the Teddy boy what you thought about that interview, man. There he is. I'm a mute up.
Yeah, Ted, you done brought that line that nigga on him, man. That nigga there killed that, Ted. You know that shit, man. You put a print that nigga, man.
Man, everything he said was in his documents, bro. He got documentation.
Man, that document he shows here that he was a defendant, bro. You feel me? Like, come on, man. All that shit is false. I don't even know what song this nigga got. Y'all talking about, let's talk about the music. What music? Nigga, nobody don't even know you. You
Yeah, he was
feel me?
big
Man, we ain't
deal in
pushing these quick
Milwaukee.
ass nigga, man. Hey, listen, man, you need to put my dog Hard Noise shit on your shit, dog, on your intro, dog. We doing only city shit, dog.
Okay,
For real, kid. You
drop the
trending, bro.
email.
Trying to put you down now.
Okay,
Trying to put you down, man. Hard Noise, man. He the new one out
Swag
the
gonna drop the
city,
email.
dog.
Send it to the email. She gonna drop the email. She gonna drop the
Man,
email. Send it to the email.
it's on YouTube, nigga. He didn't how the thing out the city right now.
Okay.
Yeah. He the hottest thing got the city right now.
I gotta have it in it.
Yeah. Beside Billy Gang, cause you know Atlanta, you know we run the music industry. Much of these niggas hate.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm putting you down, nigga. Hard Noise, nigga. He up, nigga. Straight up.
Hard Noise. Where you
Hard
from?
Noise. Smack. Yeah. Smack. Like, huh? He from Tummyville. He from Hill West. He from Tummyville, Hill West side, baby.
Oh, okay. He's from Tummyville, from the west side. Okay. That was up.
Yeah.
Where's he signed with?
I don't think bro signed with nobody yet. You know what I'm saying? But you know, bro Joe ain't on that Lil Baby. Lil Baby to hop on the remix. That's what he waiting on right now. Lil Baby gonna hop on the remix.
Okay, what you think about Lil Baby and Young Thug apparently in Miami still gang?
I mean, bro, you know how it is, bro. You know Atlanta get together no matter what.
Okay.
You know how.
Okay.
You gotta think about it, bro. We talking about nigga who were partner before the music, before the route deal.
Right.
That shit different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Not so much that they still together with each other, but they been accused of being in Miami on the gang shit. So.
I was talking about on the bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, bro. You know how we do, bro. You know, man. Shit, that just cause nigga in a new location on me, shit go change.
What I'm saying, what about Thug got the twin on his back? Baby got all kind of shit over his head. And they still gang.
I mean, Baby straight, he ain't got the twin hanging over here, but the nigga Thug crazy, man. I don't know what Thug got going on, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what Thug got going on, man. Thug trimming, man. Yeah,
what you think about the White situation? You think that Thug, he in jeopardy?
He should have had them nigga. Man, Thug probably had them nigga to arrest that nigga out. For real, my nigga. Fuck all that. He supposed to get arrested. Yeah, he supposed to get arrested.
So, do you think that Thug is in jeopardy though? Like, is he in trouble?
What you mean? Is he in trouble?
That's what I'm saying. Charleston White saying that he about to get Fannie Willis involved and the judge and the probation officer.
I mean, how you gonna get a man? That man ain't put his hands on you. I mean, I can say what I want to say. You know what I'm saying? As long as I ain't put my hands on, yeah, man. Police ain't. Man, Charles just be talking, man. Come on, man.
That's what I think too, Ty. That's what I think too. I think he's doing the internet thing.
That nigga criminal hit down still. He don't talk about all the time. He be getting locked up and sneaking out, blowing and out. You know what I'm saying? He go to jail for jack activity. Falling asleep at the red light, high folk on the goddamn, whatever he on. He go to jail for jack activity. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, man. Charles in the hole, man. And he a red ass nigga. I heard niggas say, these niggas can't find no video of me telling on somebody. Man, it's a whole video out here when you was a teenager telling on your co-defendant, nigga. So that nigga's a cake ass, lying ass, fraud ass, bitch ass nigga. And Texas, and I'm gonna be real, bro. I see a lot of these niggas from Texas get on here riding his way too, like taking no form, bro. So y'all can't say Atlanta is the red capital, bro, cause we don't take over Lil Woody. We tell y'all nigga fuck that nigga. You feel me? Y'all get on this bit covering all the whole shit Charles to do. Like that nigga C.O. Hockley, he got a video, you seen that video that nigga just dropped? When him and Charleston White was on the phone, and he was asking that nigga Charleston, you know what I'm saying, what he gonna do to authority. Charles like, nigga, I'm gonna call the Fannie on that nigga. I'm gonna call the DA office on that nigga. And he was encouraging that nigga do the shit. You know what I'm saying? But he supposed to be stomped down nigga from Texas though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Checking him or nothing.
Man, listen, man. I'm gonna tell y'all niggas out there in Texas, bro, if you doing some crime, man, you might as well stop it, bro. Your whole state infested with rats, my nigga. For real,
whole,
bro. Niggas can't
hey,
talk
shout
about
out.
the city no more.
Okay,
Yeah, niggas
for
can't
real,
talk about the city no more, bro.
for
But
real.
you need to go
Cause
watch
they
that
didn't
big.
say nothing about say cheese, and nobody say nothing about say cheese fucking with Charleston White. But niggas got so much conversation about me, and me and Natty ain't made $1 together yet, Sean.
Yeah. Yeah, you
You
know
know
how
what I'm
this shit go
saying?
though.
Right. I
You
got
know
it. So
how
look,
you know how
Wallow
you,
came
you
out.
gotta think about it though. Not you gotta think Charleston was the most shot vague than that nigga Naughty though. That bitch Charleston, you say some goddamn outlandish shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? He take it too far. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He take shit too far. You know what I'm
So
saying?
Rollo came out,
It ain't no chill button with that nigga, bro. It ain't no
right?
chill button with that nigga.
Rollo came out and spoke against Charleston White. And you know what I'm saying? Basically, he was saying that Thug shouldn't have even had himself in that kind of situation. That's what Rollo had said. Rollo said Thug should have not even been playing with Charleston White. He a police officer. Man, shouts out to Malta coming up here. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Ties, man. If you're not subscribed to Malta page, man, y'all go over there and rock out with my guy, man. Real city shit in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Real city shit in the building. Malta 404. Twan Wilson, I see you, Holmes. I see ya. Man, I appreciate everybody stopping by, man. There was the Running Ball interview recap. I think it was a good interview. Again, shouts out to the Queen, Twin KT coming up and doing her big one. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to her. You know what I'm saying? They say the interview. That's why I say, the man. That's why I wanted him on this page, the boot. That's why I wanted him to come up here because the story is unbelievable, but it's all documented though. Everything he talked about is documented. You know what I'm saying? Everything he talked about was documented, man. So go back and listen to it, look him up. It ain't Running Bow, Randy Martin, aka Randy Bow. You know what I'm saying? You can Google it and everything gonna pop out. The man didn't tell no lies up here, man. I'm gonna tell you that right now. The man didn't put no fake news on my page because you know I ain't going for that. The man didn't tell no lie, man. Everything that man said was the truth, huh? And he wouldn't smear nobody up. He wouldn't say nothing bad about nobody. He only told the truth about people, man. So, you know, shouts out for Running Ball being the stand-up individual, man. Yeah, it's hard to believe, but it's everything was documented, man. The man didn't put no lies on the board, man. He didn't put no lies on the board, man, for real. Um, we moving into 6 minutes to the top of the show. You know what I'm saying? About to close it out on these folk. You know what I'm saying? About to close the show out on these folk, man. We done went from one screen to the next. You know what I'm saying? We done went from one screen to the next, man. These people is so mad about what we doing around here. They feelings is hurt. They done pulled them skirts up and then expose themselves. They got pussies in their pants. And we done seen it. We done actually seen it. You know what I'm saying? These boys running around. I believe R. Kelly had 25,000 on his books, man. Y'all tripping, homie. We talking about feds, man. Folks in the Fed got bread, shot. These folks in the Fed got 400,000 and 500,000 on books, shot. These folks is working for real, man. Folks got bread in the Feds, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I believe Kels had 25 grand on his books, man. Because you got to think about it. This is a celebrity. Kels a whole celebrity locked up, man. You know what I'm saying? That was part of the issue with him is that, you know, they were trying to steal all their bread. So, yeah, it ain't out the realm of possibility that Kels had 25K on his books. You know what I'm saying? But see, if you paid attention to what bro was saying, he said Kels had 25K on his books, but then he kind of lost train of thought because he was about to say what I thought he was about to say, that it's people in there with way more than that. That's nothing. You heard how he said he was basically telling you that it was nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, to some people it's something, but this a whole celebrity, bro. Yeah, Shawty had real bread on his books, man. He had real bread on his book. They're gonna need her right there, boy. That's what he mad about. You asked the question, I put it on the board. That's what he mad about. He mad 'cause I put that belt on his behind the other night. That's what he mad about. He ain't got no creativity, no originality, man. Yeah, I put a belt across his butt, and he mad about it. You know what I'm saying? But shouts out to Nito, man. If you ain't subscribed to Juanito Raw Reactions, man, go over there and fuck with my little brother, man. Little brother be doing this thing, man. He got to get back in the swinging thing because he used to do a lot of reaction videos and stuff, and you know he working and doing some other things, so you know he out the loop a little bit, but it looked like he about to get back moving around again. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to the trap over there. That's where he come from. Shouts out to Bunny Blanco and Big Stacks. Man, shouts out to the whole sector, man. The Slap Gang family, Big YNR. My sister Queen, KT. Shouts out to Splash Flash and Travis running around the internet. Shouts out to my partner, Big Boy TV. You know what I'm saying? Good energy. Slap Gang boss, GE. Shouts out to you. Shouts out to the Slap Gang boss, Johnny D. Shouts out to Baby Q, Twan Wilson, Miss Shakir, and the whole Slap Gang family, man. Shouts out to my little partner, YNR, One Way Mon. Shouts out to YNR Fresh War Ready in the building. Shouts out to the ladies, TPT, the Bomb Squad. They should be going live tomorrow. Make sure y'all tap in, man. Shouts out to my partner, man, my brother from another Almighty Lane Life. You know what it is. You know what it is. If you don't know, you're already slow. Take out, twin. We out of here.
Tell them niggas, if they got anything to say to me or about me, they can come hit this link right motherfucking now. Right motherfucking now.
Tie your content dry, like the ass of them niggas you got in your chat. And your artist a gunslinger punk with G.I. Joes that sit in his lap. Ponytail dreads don't scare none. All we see is a roster of freaks. We got a roster of stand-up men. Unsubscribe, they life don't speak. Shh, bushes, put they ass on the thumbnail. Mobile sector started trolling, I don't think it's going to end well. Asia
Hold on, twin. Let me answer this one question before we get out of here right quick. I got you. Give me 1 second. Let me answer this question right quick. Cause this boy just put something on the board, man. He said he said, I'm glad you said that about R. Kelly. He said, so him having 25K on his books makes 0 sense because he was telling the courts he was broke and owed people money from civil lawsuits. You put 25K so the courts can see it? No, sir. No, sir. Because you know your parents can send you money. Your friends can send you money. You know, telling where the money actually came from, bro. But you know what I'm saying? That's you know, being full of nonsense right now at this late hour of the day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, when the man said KS had 25,000 on their books, that's not unbelievable, bro. It's a whole celebrity we talking about, bro. You understand me? This is a whole celebrity we talking about. 25K ain't nothing, bro. So he had that on his books, and there was times when the man just said he ain't had nothing. He couldn't even make stuff. He couldn't even get nothing in the canteen. You know what I'm saying? So 25K ain't nothing, man. You think KS didn't have that? That's crazy, man. That is absolutely crazy. Yeah, KS had that, man. That wasn't nothing, man, for KS to have 25K on the books, y'all. For real, now this R. Kelly we talking about. You know what I'm saying? He could have been doing favors in there, and one of the inmates, you know, cash out them, you know, some of that. You know what I'm saying? He sang to your girlfriend, you know, doing all type things, man. Come on, bro. 25K ain't nothing. This is a whole celebrity we talking about. R. Kelly, Robert. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. 25K ain't nothing. But we out of here, though, man. Take out, twin. I appreciate everybody stopping by, man. Thank you for your time tonight. Appreciate everybody being on the cash out. Appreciate y'all rocking out. Let's go.
Tell them niggas, if they got anything to say say to me or about me, they can come hit this link right motherfucking now. Right motherfucking now.
Tie your content dry, like the ass of them niggas you got in your chat. And your artist a gunslinger punk with G.I. Joes that sit in his lap. Ponytail dreads don't scare none. All we see is a roster of freaks. We got a roster of stand-up men. Unsubscribe, they life don't speak. Shh, bushes, put they ass on the thumbnail. Mobile sector started trolling, I don't think it's going to end well. Is y'all ready to spark your life? Your female shooters get cleaned off the board. You know you need us, Ty. Gyms don't want us around like we need his support. Drop your link. Press the bell for alert, it rings in the street. Lane popped up for the addy. Austin sector sticking and moving like cleats. Diggs popped up for the bullshit. We don't need to strike no channel. And I didn't have to hit your link. Diggs was punching you out on your panel. Damn. Why you ain't want to hit the link? Damn, y'all trolling the check 'cause y'all thinking it's sweet.
They come hit this link right motherfucking now.
With they pussy ass. We not like you, Ty. Only extensions we got is ones for the sticks. We don't sit on panels all day, 'cause some of us actually raising their kids. Drunk ass niggas, all in their feelings. Rugrat babies crying on cue, exposing no calls. Ty went live. Dick suckers reporting the news. Clips in the whip. I forgot, this is our content. Bring your best rapper out. Point out that bitch in the comments. 'Cause we pressing like some lemons. That's how the juice is made. Ted, troll that bitch so hard. Diggs, drop that bitch off the stage.
Jim just told me he don't do all that shit on his page. So if you want to talk to me,
click the link.